happens here? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Everything's good, fine. Game face cam test, good. Game capture test is good. Alright, we're good. We're ready to go. So let's begin. Okay, hold on. My nose is super itchy right now. I'm not quite sure why. Oh well. You win some, you take what you can get. You win some, you lose some. I think it's because like there's a sore on my nose. That's why it's like inflamed and oh god, oh god, oh god. It's so annoying. Okay, let's try this again. In 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. So today we are going to cover the last day of Durin's story quest. We have hit a bit of an impasse talking about how in the story Durin is supposed to move forward with confidence, with his friends, with his connections and that he has made, with the actions that he has done, and make a name for himself and change his fate rather than going astray or going back to his usual comfy places, because that is not how the story should end. It should continue to be written in multiple series. So let's finish this final chapter of this book so that he can write more.
Hey, a letter from the Knights of Favonius. Sounds like Albedo's back and he's waiting for us on Dragonspine. No time to waste. Let's get going.
So we hit to Dragonspine with everyone. Oh, we have 184. I will be doing some Stygian Onslaught farming after this. Actually, probably I'll do the Stygian Onslaught farming either tomorrow or Friday. I have a bit of time then, and because of the Christmas period, business is down. So sorry, not business is down, but business has basically shut up shop for 2 weeks over the Christmas and New Year period. So I have a little bit of time for that. So that's when we will be doing it. So let's do let's go to, wait, hold on a second. Do we have any dailies that we want to do? Halberd break, nothing new. But let's go back here. The solution of fate. Following the clues from the previous chapter, you head to Dragonspine to find Albedo. It seems the mysteries around Durin are about to be revealed. But the trials prepared by fate are waiting for you as well. Okay, let's go. It's time to move it. Let's finish this.
So this is the other Durin, huh?
Haha. Yep. Okay, so Wanderer has followed us, but yeah, he wanted to follow us in any case, so yeah.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
Hey, and you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
You are the hero of your own story, Wanderer. Be proud, son, you have cooked.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. so I guess there's not much left to envy.
Oof. Big oof, boy.
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Okay, that's good.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too.
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Let's put our heads together.
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Okay, what do we know?
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
Yeah. Okay.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading.
Connection between his will and body. So the body cannot use his will as a way to hold himself together?
If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
And if that happens, we know shit's going down.
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory.
Okay.
Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others.
Yep, that's what we sort of pieced together. There can't be two creatures with the same name or the same type on the same space at the same time, because then there will be a mismatch. One entity's fate has already come to pass, and if another person tries to override it, the world will instead reject that second entity.
But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat.
Okay, so what are we missing?
It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic.
Yep.
After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good.
Yep. To suppress his the burst of the abyss energy. That was in Paralogism interlude chapter.
And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along.
They were counting on Albedo being able to do this.
So now, there's only one thing missing.
And that's the magic.
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned,
Hat guy.
I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
They must have Hat guy must be having deep thoughts about this right now, especially considering his history.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book.
Okay.
The next part of the story most likely relates to me, so the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Plot twist, it didn't. Let's see.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls.
The giant tree. Okay, so branch is broken.
Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle.
It's talking about where to go from here.
But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Alright, so basically, a branch was broken off from the tree. First, put clay on it to seal off the break. That sort of reminds me of, like, you know, Irminsul at the point in time back in Nahida's quests, where where there was a break of Irminsul, a new branch that was separated from Irminsul so that it can sprout as a new sort of data line, and that it can be a separate separate storage of information, data, as well as recording the fates of others. So that is a separate local branch of it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was a bit, what's it called? I was interrupted slightly because of air conditioning. But let's get right back down to it. So yes, the story of Irminsul, a new branch that broke off from Irminsul, becomes a new tree on its side, doing its thing on itself and creating a way to create a new set of remembering information as well as fate. Yeah. Fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break. Solution bestowed by
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Yep, this sort of lines up with the story for paralogism. Ooh, big beakers.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Where are you?
Hold on.
Oh
Why do
no,
I look like
it's
this?
Brick Beto.
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
Ah, okay.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story.
Yep.
But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Alright, let's take a look around. Any... Ooh. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Ooh.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter? Here we come!
Yeah.
Ouch!
Bonk.
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Okay, let's call the shippers. Well, actually, it's the fanfic writers. Fanfic writers, we need your help.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and their mind went blank.
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Or maybe maybe she died before she could write it.
Over here. I found something.
Ooh, another heart.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat.
This was how the reason why we had to go and recreate Durin from dead Durin, because his heart was still pulsing with abyss energy more and more by the day, and it would have consumed Tevat after that. So this is represents evil Durin's heart at this point in time.
And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
Yep.
Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
Sounds about right.
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
There are still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have 4 ink.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten.
Okay, where else can we go?
If we go this way, we'll be returning to the castle.
Returning to the castle.
There's nothing challenging for you back up there. You'll end up stuck in one place.
Yeah, you'll just be hiding from your problems and pretending like none of this ever happened. Is that really what you want, Durin?
I see.
Yeah, this was a continuation about, Act 4. We're not going to go back there. Let's see if there's other things we can look at. Nope. Nope. There must... Yeah, I wonder if there's other things available.
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
see if there's anything else here. Ah, little Durin. What the heck are you doing here?
There you are.
Hey.
Oh, hello there.
What are you doing hiding in this corner here?
Hey, it's Mini Durin again. What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it.
Sounds experimental, but okay.
And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
Good positivity there, little Durin.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
Hey.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Hey.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either.
Hey.
So, are you ready now?
Are you ready? Are you ready, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
Bing.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Finally, a happy ending. That must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
Wait, why is everything white? But then, why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Okay.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
And now... he will now take his mom's pen and flick his nose with it. Achoo! 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 Okay, now he will write his own future.
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow. You're all so serious all of a sudden.
They know what's happening. Here it goes.
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it! What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, would the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
Uh-oh. Solution, make a decision.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Yeah. We don't have enough ink for it.
The little dragon and his companions. Blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
What's happening to the others?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Uh-oh.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Must be missing something.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
Not enough ink? Seriously?
We have to turn to our other options.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
There must be more to this.
Would he dare to hold this power back?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could...
A prophecy is destined to come true.
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
This was back in...
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight.
So,
No! That means Durin... What do we do now?
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
an impasse.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible. It's just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis.
Well, cough it up. We're trying to.
Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track.
So what, we give in to it?
But Durin's story, on the other hand...
needs an author to continue writing it.
As Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue. Because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
Can we just make up more ink?
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Hey.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works.
You wanna trust a crazy magician?
If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
Well, we know what's gonna happen here. Oh, hello Freddy team, how are you doing? Glad to see you join the stream. We're just completing day 5 of Durin's story quest. So let's see how this one goes.
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
Be the master of your own destiny.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Stay.
The little dragon within the uncrossable edge of existence itself. And all of a sudden it began to fracture, as if
gotta keep going.
Ahead lies only a stormless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Your story's not over yet.
Okay, we're back here.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Anya was just a human, right? Not some long-lived mage like the others here in the Hexen Circle. So her biggest regret would not to be able to see this story completed. Or maybe her greatest regret was not being alive to be able to see a new author continue her story.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Interestingly enough, they didn't use like the nicknames for like the what witch or something like that. They actually use their full names here. Yeah, this one is Mona's a master.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that.
Huh. It's just the two of them chatting now.
Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
Wow.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
Ooh, that's Anya's pen.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
Huh?
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever.
Huh.
No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet. Especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Talking about the calamity of Conria, is it? Yeah.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after?
That's very meta.
Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Now see, I mentioned that probably one of her regrets would probably come from the fact that no one is there to continue her story when she's gone. I think this hit the nail on the head.
Anya.
Wow. Wow.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever.
Ooh.
For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate.
So it's either getting too comfortable and not progressing. Either that, or making several mistakes, or choosing to grab fate by the throat and make him his.
But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
Alice all of a sudden.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks.
Oh?
First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
This is why he felt like, that connection with the world, with Teyvat, was growing weaker. People were starting to forget him. And that's why the Abyss was able to sort of try and outmaneuver him at times.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
His closest friends still remember him.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Hopes and wishes can be his ink. Ooh.
Oh, what the writer you are, Daniel. Your imagination never ceases to amaze.
It's like one of those, like, fire... Writing absolute fire, Alice says.
And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness.
Yeah, you're talking about me?
Will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Let's observe. Fate, Act 6.
Suddenly and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final step.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking.
That guy is like, let's relish this. Dun dun dun.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
Let's face off against fate. All right, come here, you. Hey, yeah, that thing homes in on me.
A turning point in fate. Leave it to me.
Try that again.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Hey, hey. Okay, we're good. Come on, what else do you have here?
For the end, only my story shall endure.
Bonk. Okay. Ouch. Bonk. That should have squished him.
Watch out! Okay. New life.
Okay. Ooh. Ow. What? That hit me. Come on.
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
Haha. Not today.
This time, the light prevails. Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
All right, let's get more cereals in here. We need to make a list of it.
Is everyone okay?
All good. Everyone all right? All good?
I'm fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome.
Awesome. Huh. New outfit too. Looks more free.
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed.
Bing.
I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Oh man, he really wanted to square up. He wanted to square up, buddy.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
What?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Hey.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing.
Okay. Abyss checking.
Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
All good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, we did it. Hey.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Interesting questions.
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Huh? You don't like the snow? Hat guy? Come on.
You're leaving so soon? What, don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
Durin's got the idea. Hey, hat guy?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy?
Durin, hey, hat guy. That is totally you, okay?
Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate. Not the time for academic discussions.
Let's go.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Hey.
All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Hopefully it doesn't get overwritten. Haha.
Okay, see ya.
Don't worry. We got it in here.
So, it's party time next?
Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Alice.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
Wait. Why do you return the book? I thought Durin had to write stuff in there to continue his story.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
How does that work?
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Huh? Really? Alright, let's head back to Alice. Wait, where is that? Ah, okay, which is tea room. And we're not gonna play chess today, okay? We're not going to play chess. Hi, Alice. Hey.
Ah, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect.
Wait, then if the reader's gone, who's gonna continue reading then? We need an audience here.
I chose the Traveler as
Hey,
the
Venti.
because of the special nature of who she is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the only one who understood what was going on initially.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Venti, you weren't drunk throughout the entire story.
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, It didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Slightly. You're gonna write fanfics and ballads about this till kingdom come.
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it.
You didn't trust Albedo to be able to handle this situation? Wow, talk about low trust in everything.
If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate together.
Hey, Nicole wasn't here. Where's Nicole then?
I'm right here, you know.
Oh.
The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Ah, okay, so... Wait, then where's Mona?
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look.
Oh, no.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Here I am. Sit. Or,
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
She must be very impressed by this.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
Yeah. So, what does that mean? His fate is not written in the stars? The teacup falls silent. Perhaps the mage's thoughts have already drifted elsewhere. Come on, man. We have to complain to Mona about this.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Huh? Recent regret? Up. Ah, okay, wait.
Not so fast, Tone Deaf Bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
Uh-oh.
To make a long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
The vanishing magical echo. Anya.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf. My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Such a good story.
There you go. Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we?
Wait, are we going to market this?
Of course. This copy isn't magical in the same way. But rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there. There you go. Of course, this copy isn't.
Anya really is a magical witch. What are you looking at?
And so they flew together, Durin and Durin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
I wonder if they're there.
It's pouring out here. Oh, wait, the water levels were rising.
Can't really find them at this point. Nope, not seeing them at this point. And and they're gone.
The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun.
Oh well. Wind rise. Alright, we're done. We are done with Durin's quest. Man, that was a good quest. That was really good. It actually made me feel very emotional that time. Anya writing for God knows how long. She's also been touted as one of the more human, like just a normal human in like a circle of witches, right? A circle of witches which have long lives, and somehow she was able to transcend this kind of humanity and create something truly truly lasting and transcendent of what is possible. Ooh, I know the respect. Okay, so with that down, Draco Rubedo chapter is complete. Yay. Okay, I got some materials to use with him. Where is he? Yep. Shirts. Okay. Nope. Everything becomes flashier. Haha. Wings of soaring flame. Wings of companionship. I do not trifle myself with ideas of what is it called? The gliders, so I'm probably gonna give a hard pass on that. Anyway, I need to ascend him. But now we are missing a bunch of stats. Damn it. Weapons enhance. I don't think it's enough to enhance this to level 60. Oh, it is enough. Okay. Okay. Alright, enhance. And ascend. 5,000 more. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's that. Profile. Paralogism. Voice over. Awkward. Okay, now with that done, let's move on to the next stop. Mission's done, so let's go claim from the Adventurers Guild first.
Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Dispatch. Claim all. Dispatching. Yeah. Oh yeah, need to go get some stuff from the smithy. Okay, claim that. And push some more materials in there. 10. Alright, done. Okay, and the nice thing about finishing that quest is you can actually relive the story. The magic book left by M must ultimately be handed over to Durin, allowing him to continue writing the story. Alice created a replica of it and gifted it to you. After all, as a witness to this tale, you deserve a keepsake. Of course, this replica lacks any magical properties, but it for sure preserves all the twists and turns. Fate.
Long, long ago, an evil bravely did the people resist.
Nice. Okay. Now what? We have resin that we need to spend. So let's spend it. It's time for the Stygian Onslaught. The outbreak time remaining 2 days and 6 hours. But we have run out of spare resin, so can't really go there. We'll just keep whatever we have. Alright. Wait a second. Give it. How much space do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do a spot of salvaging. Because we have no money, we can't directly use any of this to sort of level up the artifacts at this point in time. So we'll just have to do it Dutch. Alright, let's see. Any 2 bars here? Not that I can see just yet. Ah, yes, there's one. Okay. I'll need to move some of these materials out later down the road. Defense, HP, attack. Probably toss that. Not really that useful. Elemental mastery. We'll wrap this up. That should be most of it. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Right, salvage that. Excellent. Alright. 2317. I'll need to empty out a lot of the 5-star artifacts heading forward. Menacing into hard. Let's match up. Yeah. Okay, here's everyone. Separation of beings. Okay. Wait, hold on. Anyone here need to do menacing? I guess not. I'll bring the freeze. Hey, now there's an idea. Now there's an idea. Okay, let's begin. Freeze team, let's go. 2, 1.
Off to the freezer.
Easy. Okay. HP. Elemental ability, defense, crit rate, energy recharge. Energy recharge, HP, crit rate. Alright, next up. I'm going Chaska. Chaska. Dumpty Dumpties. Ooh, triple pyro. That'll be fun. Alright, let's do this.
Take me up. We go.
Dead. Easy. Okay, what do we get? Attack, crit rate, energy recharge, about 2 flat stats. Kinda meh. Energy recharge, attack, defense, and EM. No crit stats. Would have loved a bit of crit stats on this thing. Wait. Okay. Alright. Number 3. Okay, I'm playing Benny. Ooh, Xian Yun. That'll be fun. 2, 1.
Out of the way! Everybody stand back! Coming out! Get out of here! This is
Easy. 14 seconds. And they left. And it's energy recharge EM. Attack, energy recharge EM. It's not bad, but could be better. Alright. Let's see if anyone else wants to continue. We can definitely continue this. Day, eh? And left. And still invite one more. 80s Traveler. Come on, man. That's not. Anyone here need to clear menacing?
How brilliant!
Me, says Traveler. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, I will do my usual. Cryo. Shotgunner. And C6 Bennett.
What could the children be up to?
Okay.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Ooh, burn. That's a nice idea. Anything is fine. As long as I stick to the back and fire a bunch of pyro.
Each day is
at
a
him.
new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Hey, hey. Ooh. We're going with the Shilonen support. That could work. But it's going to be a lot less pyro. Let's see how it goes. Look out below. Okay, let's do this. I think we have a winning team. First, this one. 2, 1. Let's go. We have 3 cryo. 3 cryo, 1 hydro seems to be okay against Iniquitous Baptist. No Dendro Iniquitous Baptist.
Show no mercy! Fulfill our debt! You two! Time to end this!
Okay, where do you go?
Typical excellence!
Boom.
Adaptive frosting! Show no mercy! Let my name echo in song! Pop off
That just barely hit me.
Off to the freezer! First, flavor! Get to work! Time to end them!
Not enough damage here.
Get a little chilly!
Oh, come on.
Suffer the wrath of evilling! Adaptive frosting! Show it who's thing! Show now,
Not enough damage. Not enough DPS. We try other bosses first. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ding ding. Okay. Not enough DPS. Alright, let's get it on. 3, 2, 1.
Let's run! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up! Bullseye! Locked on! Let's fly! Bullseye! 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 Fire in the hole! Witness my Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire! You're the empress of the valley! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Locked on!
Hold on to your
Take me up! Locked on!
Chaska couldn't. Chaska, not enough bullets. Chaska, not enough bullets, okay? Not enough bullets. $80s. Let's see exactly how much damage we can dish out here. Hopefully we can kill him.
Get out of here!
Time to go.
Out of the way! Look out below! Teamwork is teamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Look out below! Just a clock! Get out of here! Smash down! Everybody stand back!
Many happy returns.
Clouds
high. The birds fall into the wind.
Take cover! Teamwork is teamwork!
Come with me. My knight.
We can still do this.
Out of the way! Everybody stand back! Disappear!
Follow the wind. Clouds high. Birds call. The wind moves.
I'll do it myself! Get out of here!
Center time.
Teamwork is teamwork!
One with nature.
Heads up! One with wind and
back.
Light it up!
Wind strike. The birds call.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Into the wind.
Just 6 o'clock. Everybody.
Easy. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, let's reset. Energy, ooh, okay, could be interesting. But that will be a, flip piece. Okay. Okay, exit and try again. Okay, exit and try again. Oh no.
May I present?
Okay, let's try this one. Not enough damage. Yeah, Chaska on 3P is fine. One Electro Boss 3. One Electro Boss 3.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
Hey, sorry. One Electro Boss 2. Boss 2, Boss 2. Ah.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
One Electro Boss 2, please. More. What else? One Electro Boss 2. If we're running Chef. Okay, alright. Yeah, seems okay.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
Let's go. Skirk would have been better on... Freeze team is fine for boss one, actually. Now I'm concerned. Boss 1 freeze team. Yeah, freeze team is fine. It's just that we won't laying down enough damage. If we swap some of the characters into on-field DPS, I think it would work.
Cleanse you.
Strike a punch! Attack and frosting! Let the world collide!
I hear everything.
Off to the freezer! Witness my power!
Whoops. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Dendro team. Usually when we want Dendro, we need 2 in the team. If we want to do like Dendro.
Adaptive frosting! Let the world collide! A little amuse bouche! Witness my power!
Be washed away!
Off to the breather! Juice on the loose!
1 minute in and we still haven't cracked it yet.
Let the world collide! I hear everything! A first sleep! Adaptive frosting! Nip that in the butt! Can't see me! Who's on the lead? Lightning, echoing song! A little amuse bouche! I hear everything! A first, please! Off to the freezer!
Pure freeze on boss 1 is actually. Pure freeze on boss 1 is actually viable. Alright, let's just get this one done. I think we should be done for today. Two, one, let's go.
On, let's run! Lockdown! Knock him down. Take me up. Mozart! Open fire! Open fire! Locked on! Fire in the hole!
Fire.
Let's run! Locked on! Open fire! Locked on! Oh, goodness gracious! Wings of dark! Open fire!
Dead. Eh, see? I told ya. Elemental crit damage. I got like 5 minutes. Okay, let's try this again. We gotta get it for him. Aha. Well, that's fine. Okay. Never mind. What I can still do.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Okay. And this one, Chaska, as well as... Official is fine. Is it? No, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Man. Ah, damn. They keep leaving. There. Keep leaving. Okay, let me just...
I still have so much to learn about human interactions, like...
Hard match. Okay, let's empty out and salvage first. Zwei is joining. Salvage. Okay, how much do I have? Fabrizio. Okay, right. Stick in Onslaught. Let's go. Alright, let's do this.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it.
Joined me on an adventure in ages.
So,
Come
wanna
on,
train with me sometime?
Let's go.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too
Oh,
far.
last one got a bit more DPS.
Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around.
My parents always
That's what they say anyway.
No matter how
Knowing
busy
my
life
luck,
gets,
the
you
opposite
should
is
always sit
probably
down
true
and
for
enjoy
me.
a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down.
Ow!
Take a deep
Where
breath
did that come from?
and wolf it down in one go. That way,
still
I get to
have
eat
so
my
much
fill
to
without
learn
wasting too
about
much.
human interactions, like where should I put my hands when I'm nervous? I just really want to make friends with everyone.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
Benny's
Watering,
adventure
weeding,
team,
fertilizing the
assemble!
soil, making sure the temperature...
We should have enough. I'm just worried about boss 1 having not enough damage. hopefully we have enough damage. Cross fingers. Hope for the best. Should be my last run for today. Alright, let's do this.
Attractive frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Eat Papa! Get him! A little moon boost! Blaze over! Rain outlines your face. Let me read your verse. Please end them! Attractive frosting! Incoming! Get to work! No, my son! For the rain, please! A little loose boost! All hail! Time to act. Lolly, eat Papa, get him! Rain outlines your face. Blaze over this power for what? Time to no, my soul! Just use on the loose!
Oh,
off to the freezer! Lolly, eat Papa!
Your salvation.
You two! Time to end them!
yeah, I was worried. Boss 2. Yeah, I was worried. Boss 1 had not enough DPS. No wonder 3P was using very wonky characters. Ganyu and then Amber. I think Zwei is an old account that just recently came back. Okay, I'll ask later.
Locked on! Open fire! Locked on! Locked on! Open fire!
Hold on to your hat.
Game, understand game.
Incinerate! Locked on! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Take me up!
Okay, Amber actually helped that one.
Open fire! Fire in the hole!
Fire.
This one! Locked on! Take me.
He keeps getting knocked out of the sky and taking fall damage. One physical damage bonus. Physical. Both of them physical damage bonus? What in the world? I think I gotta go after this. Okay. Let's do this.
Get out of here! I'll die! Teamwork is dreamwork! Inazuma shines eternal! Rally coming!
Hey, don't push yourself.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Off we go! Now you shall light it up! You're always coming! Return! Illusion shattered! Teamwork is dreamwork! Coming! There is no escape! Charge! To oblivion! Go in! Justice o'clock!
Up to it,
Now you shall perish! Down! By my spark teamwork is dreamwork! Justice o'clock! There is no escape! Inazuma's eternal! Center time! Shine down! Go ahead! Return! Too strong! Adventure time! We go! Everybody stand back!
Yeah, that was cutting words. Ooh, nice. Yep, he left. Okay. Alright, thanks. Alright, thanks all.
How brilliant!
Nice. Excellent. Oh yeah, we still haven't collected this yet. Yep, they all left. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, Durin's story quest done. We still got a couple of people on. Actually, now we have increased it to 3 that we need to do for official for Witch's homework. We have. Okay, so we completed Sucrose and Fischl. We need to do Razor. We need to do Mona, and we need to do Durin as well. Need to do those 3, and we should have our full list available. Okay, let's just double check to make sure we have everything in check before we go. Alright, daily rewards claimed, daily rewards done. Energy is back to 0. In terms of money, we have no money. 73,000 is not a lot of money. And so we shall salvage these artifacts. Okay, and let's clean up the 4 stars as well, might as well. Hehe. Okay. Yep, nothing there. Up here, we just remove some of these. Ew, yeah, not that one. We're not keeping that one. Nor this one. We're not keeping that one either. Yeah, neither are we keeping this one. Okay, yep. Salvage. Nice. Excellent. 19 of these, 170 of these. Okay, close, and let's just go to the Serenity Teapot real quick as well. Just to finish it off, get our Serenity Teapot coins, and then plant some more stuff.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Oh yeah, I only have 1 coin to my name. Excellent. Realm Depot. Grab this. We're gonna use that transient resin for the Stygian Onslaught as well. And we'll come back to the Sanctifying Unction later.
If you ever have...
Let's go get our plants in a row. Let's get this sorted. Marcottes. Get the orange shoe. Rainbow rose. Gem blooms for... Yeah, why not? Frost lamp flower. Spray for the kill. Okay, excellent. We're done here. Weekly mission claimed. Realm currency, we're at level 30. We get another Queen Fate, we have 4. Excellent. Okay, excellent. Right, let's head back. Let's go to the Knights of Favonius for a bit. Just to check the place out a little bit. Average Ashru behavior. Knock, knock. Anyone home? Nope. Riot. Nah, that's fine. Official dictionary. Okay, nothing else here. I guess we're calling it here today, guys. Gotta go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all those nice things. I'm happy to have this stream with you guys, and I'm sure you're happy about my stream too. If you have any recommendations for how to improve the stream, do let me know. If you have any recommendations for how to games to play in the future, do let me know as well. I'm happy to hear them and sort of explore with them. Alright, thank you guys. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.